This technical briefing examines the maintenance requirements, common faults, and long-term monitoring strategies for heat pump systems in retrofit applications. The primary objective is to ensure that performance achieved during commissioning is sustained throughout the system's operational lifecycle.
The content is organized into 5 sections. It begins with an introduction to system longevity, followed by an examination of preventive maintenance protocols. The presentation then covers troubleshooting common faults, reviews applied diagnostic scenarios, and concludes with a summary of monitoring and key practices.
Section 1 introduces system longevity. Proper maintenance and continuous monitoring are essential for sustaining the design efficiency of heat pumps over their service life. These processes identify and correct small anomalies before they can escalate into significant failures.
The central thesis of this briefing is that maintenance and monitoring are strategic necessities. Maintenance establishes the foundation for durable system operation, while monitoring ensures that operational efficiency is actively preserved.
Section 2 addresses preventative maintenance protocols. This section details the scheduled actions required for system health. Adherence to these protocols is critical for preventing component failures, mitigating performance degradation, and maintaining warranty compliance.
This table outlines standard preventative maintenance tasks. Filters for air or brine circuits must be cleaned or replaced every 3 to 6 months. Annually, pumps and valves should be inspected for abnormal noise, flow, or vibration. Expansion vessels require pressure checks, and electrical connections must be tightened. Sensor calibration, refrigerant leak tests, and software updates are also part of the annual schedule.
As a best practice, rigorous documentation of all maintenance activities is recommended. Using photographs and digital checklists creates a continuous data record which simplifies and accelerates future diagnostic work by providing a comprehensive service history.
Section 3 covers troubleshooting common faults. Operational faults in heat pump systems typically originate in one of 3 domains: hydraulic, electrical, or control logic. Rapid and accurate root cause analysis is necessary to minimize system downtime.
This guide links common symptoms to potential causes and diagnostic steps. For example, a low heating output may indicate air in the hydraulic circuit, a closed valve, or low refrigerant levels. The diagnostic approach is to check the temperature differential, flow rate, and system pressures. Similarly, frequent on-off cycling suggests reviewing the unit's runtime log and checking sensor calibration.
These case studies illustrate the effectiveness of digital diagnosis. In a residential setting, data analysis of erratic temperature differentials identified a partially closed valve. In a hospital, a building management system alarm indicating a flow imbalance led technicians directly to a clogged filter. Both examples demonstrate how monitoring data can lead to efficient physical solutions. Section 4 presents Applied Diagnostic Scenarios. This section contains a series of practical scenarios to apply the troubleshooting principles previously discussed. Each scenario requires the identification of the correct diagnostic action in a professional context.
In the first scenario, a system exhibits 2 symptoms: weak airflow in occupied spaces and a concurrent increase in electricity consumption. The objective is to identify the correct initial maintenance action.
The correct action is to inspect and clean or replace the system's filters. The rationale is that obstructed filters increase hydraulic resistance, which forces pumps and fans to consume more energy to maintain circulation, while simultaneously reducing airflow.
Scenario 2 involves an alert from the building management system indicating erratic temperature differential, or delta T, values across different building zones. The objective is to determine the appropriate first diagnostic step. The correct action is to inspect the balancing valves for partial closure. A misaligned valve can disrupt the designed flow distribution, leading to unstable thermal performance and a reduction in the system's seasonal coefficient of performance, or SCOP. The third scenario is based on occupant feedback regarding uneven temperature distribution. The task is to identify the most effective tool for confirming and diagnosing this type of problem. The appropriate tool is a thermal camera, or a BMS-generated heat map. These visualization tools provide clear data on surface temperature distribution, making it possible to identify blocked radiator circuits, flow imbalances, or other hydraulic anomalies.
In Scenario 4, the BMS has issued a critical alarm: compressor short cycling detected. This indicates abnormally frequent start-stop cycles of the compressor. The correct immediate action must be determined.
The immediate action is to check the operation of the buffer tank and verify the calibration of associated sensors.
Compressor short cycling is frequently caused by an insufficient thermal buffer volume or by faulty sensor readings that provide incorrect feedback to the control system.
The final scenario concerns a performance deviation identified through financial data. Energy bills for summer cooling operation are higher than projected. The monitoring practice that would pinpoint the cause must be identified.
The correct practice is the continuous tracking of key performance indicators, such as COP, SOP, and delta T, using BMS or cloud-based dashboards. This approach allows for the early detection of performance degradation, which prevents sustained energy waste. Section 5 details monitoring and key practices. This final section provides a consolidated framework of essential strategies and best practices for ensuring the long-term efficiency and reliability of heat pump systems. Key monitoring practices include the continuous tracking of performance metrics, the use of automated fault alerts, and cloud-based dashboards for remote analysis. Energy performance tracking helps identify seasonal deviations, while thermal imaging helps diagnose distribution issues. Digital documentation creates a valuable historical record for the system. To summarize, best practices consolidate both maintenance and monitoring. Maintenance includes scheduled quarterly filter cleaning and annual checks of components, sensors, and safety devices. Monitoring involves using BMS dashboards for automated alerts and remote diagnostics. All interventions should be documented digitally to build a comprehensive maintenance history.
In conclusion, maintenance and monitoring are integral to the successful long-term operation of heat pump retrofits. Together, these practices transform an initial installation into durable, efficient, and resilient infrastructure.